Courtney Rudd, and I'm the program manager of the Science Action Club. And today we have our first ever webcast from James Denman Middle School. We are live from the California Academy of Sciences, here to share the students' research over the past 2 weeks. They've been coming to the Academy for 6 hours a day since July 18th, doing research, activities, meeting with scientists, and they really want to share with you about their experience and some of their lessons they've learned. To kick us off, we have both a song and a nature speech by Shauna Jimenez. And come on up. The song is about an insect that we saw very frequently in the garden, which is the spider. So Shauna, come on up. Hold the mic for you.
The incy busy spider went up the spider out. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Down came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the incy busy spider went up the spider again.
And then she also put together a nature speech and drawing to go with it.
So this is the Earth, and this is the planet, and there was a hurricane coming down, and then the stars, and then the moon, and then the sun, and we planted, and the roots, and then the leaves on the roots, and then we do the water and the soil, and that's it.
Thank you so much, Shauna. So now we're going to invite our introduction group. The rest of the presentation is going to be similar to a scientific paper with introduction, methods, results, and conclusions. And each group of students will tell you about their piece. So come on out. They're going to come out and introduce themselves and the project.
Hi, my name is Elsie and I'm the director.
Hi, my name is Mariana and I'm the interviewer.
Hi, my name is Catherine and I'm the producer.
And we are the introduction group. What have you been doing at the Academy of Sciences this summer?
Good question. We, the Denman Science Action Club, have been learning about plants.
Wow, how long have we been doing this?
Well, we have been studying plants since July 18th.
That's awesome. What kind of information would you learn from this experiment? Really? What have we been testing?
As a matter of fact, we measured, studied, and examined lettuce plants in the Academy garden and compared compost and regular soil.
That's awesome. What kind of information would you learn from this experiment?
Good question. This information can help us determine what types of soils work best to help plants grow.
What are we going to do with this information?
Well, we're going to use this information to help us grow plants in the new planter boxes at James Denman Middle School.
What are the new planter boxes?
Oh, the planter boxes are a new project that was started in the summer to help green the school.
That's great. How will the Science Action Club be involved?
That's a great question. We will help take care of the plants during the school year.
That's amazing.
We hope that you enjoy the rest of the presentation.
So as our methods group comes out, I just want to stay on this slide for a minute. They can come on out. We had the opportunity to tour a new site where they're putting in some planter boxes. This is a picture of the Denman School grounds. Picture, a little bit hard to see, but of the planter boxes with hopefully some trees. And this is actually the unique shapes that they designed. And hopefully we're going to work with the principal, the science teachers, this green team, and some other folks at Denman Middle School to help decide what plants are going to go in there and help take care of them. So, and our methods group is here to tell you about what we've done the past 2 weeks in the Academy Garden.
Hello, good morning, my name is Tito, and I'm going to the 7th grade.
Hello, my name is Christopher, and I'm going to the 7th grade.
Hello, my name is Victoria. I'm going to the 7th grade.
And we're the methods group.
And now we're going to ask Chris some questions. What tools did you use, and how did you use them?
We observed 10 lettuce plants in regular soil and 10 in compost. and we measured the height and the width of the plants.
Where did you record the data?
We recorded our data on this data sheet right here.
How many times did you record data?
We recorded data for 7 days, but the Science Action Club is not on weekends, so only 5 days of data.
What else did we do in the garden?
We fed worms and picked a secret spot in the garden to study, and this is mine.
What did we collect and use to feed the worms?
We collected like food scraps, like from breakfast and lunch, like grapes and bread.
How did we feed the worms?
We used a spray bottle to dampen the newspaper and a trowel to dig holes and put the food in.
How did you bring all the data together?
We put it on a spreadsheet on the computer.
Thank you, Chris. Up next is the results group to tell you about what we found out.
Hello, my name is Lillian. I'm going into 7th grade. I'm in the Science Action Club.
Hello, my name is Nikki and I'm going into 7th grade.
Hi, my name is Matthew and I'm going into 7th grade.
We're the results group and our results are for the experiment we've been doing in the garden.
Hey Lillian, what does a graph show?
As you can see, the x-axis shows the different levels of growth, height, and width on the plants. We also measure the number of discolored leaves, insects on the plant, and number of holes on leaves.
That sounds cool. What do the different colors on the graph mean?
2 different colors stand for different plant soils. Red stands for a lettuce growing in compost, and the blue stands for a lettuce growing in regular soil.
What numbers did we show?
These are average over 5 days.
What did you find out over those 5 days?
As you can see on the graph, the plants in compost were an average of 2 centimeters higher than the plants in regular soil in the height, in the width.
And the plants in compost are almost 2 centimeters wider than the regular soil.
There were almost the same numbers of discolored leaves, numbers of insects on the plants, and the number of holes in the leaves in the lettuce, in the compost, and in the lettuce in regular soil.
You guys must have had fun. Thank you, Lillian and Nikki. Up next is the conclusion group to tell you what it all means.
Hi, my name is Juan. I'm going to 7th grade and I work with plants.
Hi, my name is Katricia and I'm going to 6th grade.
Hi, my name is Hugo and I'm going to the 7th grade.
Is there a difference between soil and the compost?
Yes, our experiment proves that there's a difference between compost and regular soil.
How big is that difference?
The average width and height of the plants were 9% higher in soil mixed with compost.
Why does it matter?
It matters because this shows that compost really did help our plants grow bigger.
How does compost help our plants grow?
It provides plants with more nutrients and warmth for home.
and worms and home for worms.
How does this information help us with our Denman garden?
It helps us to know what kind of soil we should use in that garden.
Why do we need worms to help our plants?
They help our plants to grow bigger with the nutrients from the cascade, as known as poo, by adding air to the soil.
How do the cascades help plants in our soil?
They have nutrients that are good for the plants, just like in compost.
How do plants help us?
They help us by making oxygen, giving us food, absorbing water, runoff, and by looking nice. Like the Cal Academy Garden.
And that concludes our presentation.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
So next, the students took the instrumental version of "We Are the Champions" by the artist Queen and made up some lyrics that go with our theme of the garden, pollination, and we'd like to perform that for you now. So I'm going to do a little stage rearrangement and bring the students out.
I check the soil again and again. I've been observing the bees and their friends. And when the surveys, I've done a few. I see that plants need pollinators there too. From Denman!
Here we go.
Oh, I see.
Did you put that up before we started singing?
No.
I'm gonna leave up our acknowledgement slide for a little bit, but we wanted to see if the audience here in the classroom or online has any questions for the students, the teachers at all. Feel free to raise your hand and we can come around the microphone if you have any questions.
Can we bow?
Could I ask you guys what was your favorite part of the last 2 weeks?
Hiking.
Hiking. To be a part of the Science Action Club.
Oh.
Our favorite part was to go hiking.
It's right.
My favorite part was when we had ice cream yesterday.
I would like to know if all of you would like to come back again next year for this, and if there are funds going to be available.
Juicy. Yes.
Juicy. Yeah. I'm gonna agree with him.
Matthew, did you want to say?
Yes, it'd be awesome to come again. And it's cool.
Does anyone else have any favorite moments they want to share? We had some Margaret. Yeah.
The song.
Planetarium.
Oh.
Yeah. Going exploring in the museum and outside.
Wow.
The
So
garden.
awesome.
Spending time with friends.
Monkeys. Chipmunks.
So I was going to ask you, are you all going to encourage your teachers back at Denman to keep doing projects like this on an ongoing basis? How many of you?
I will say yes.
I think all of us will.
Uh-huh.
First of all, you guys are phenomenal musicians. I can't wait to see you at the Fillmore.
We'll be there at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
12 o'clock or less.
What I want to know is, though, when you get back to school in a month or so, you're going to have a bunch of classmates who don't know what you did this summer. And what are you going to say to them? How are you going to get them excited about working on your garden plots
Tell
at school?
I don't know something. Great.
We are the pollinators.
Of Denman.
And I'd be brag.
Oh, did everyone hear that? Can you say it one more time?
I say I'd be having fun and I would be bragging.
Oh, Matthew. Oh wait, no, never mind. I just got lost. So.
Yeah, we have another question.
How many of you would recommend this program to other students?
How many of you had ever, wait, hands up. How many of you had ever been in a garden before and actually done any compost? Okay.
2 votes.
So it's clear you had a lot of fun and you learned some interesting things. What sort of questions are you wondering about now? So if you do this next year, what sort of questions might you want to try and answer?
How the cabbage would look like next year.
I don't have anything to say. No.
If there would be more people here.
What about at Denman? Right, I think that was a question. What about at Denman? What are some questions you have when we go back and plan our boxes? Do you have any other questions besides soil?
What can we plant?
Is there any other questions from the audience? Anyone at all?
From the teachers?
I just wondered. Have you decided what to plant in your boxes yet?
Yes.
Yes.
Like
Edible and native.
eatable apples,
At the very back. The stuff that's circle.
How did we learn about which plants might work at Denman?
What?
Yeah.
The weather.
The weather. Yeah, that's a good part.
The climate.
How windy it is.
Oh, windy.
The gardeners that came told us what's able to grow here and what's not.
Yeah, the green architects and landscapers.
How much work you put into it?
Any other questions?
I have a question. When you guys graduate, when you're in high school, do you think you're going to come back and check out the planter boxes and check out your work?
Yeah.
Totes.
Totes.
I know when initially when the agreement was signed for the Science Action Club, it says that it goes through the fall of 2011. How can the students be more involved, once they're in 7th, 8th grade, get 8th graders involved as well?
That's a great question, yes. So definitely this fall we have an after-school class twice a week, and that's when we're actually going to be planting planter boxes, doing our research, and then we have a really big kickoff culminating event here at the Academy, the Community Science Bash on October 26th, where we'll show our video documentary, our research, and we have the whole Academy reserved for us, to share the students' results from the fall. And as far as 8th graders, we've had some 8th graders as assistants for this class, and we want to encourage students of all grades in middle school to join us in the fall, and in the spring hopefully we'll be bringing on more students. And we also have a high school program here and new programs being developed as we speak to bridge that gap as well into high school. So stay involved and stay plugged into us. And we're in the after school program at Denman and Mighty Beacon, so staying plugged in. Great question, thanks. I hope to see you all on October 26th. We'll send out lots of flyers and do lots of publicity at the school.
I have something to say. Hi, Mom.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can we give Courtney a round of applause?
And can we have Lydia and Dante applause?
Can I have a hug?
Wait, we also have to
Everybody just like,
I would love it if we could applaud for every single person mentioned on here, because all these people made our 2 weeks possible. But some other folks, as we mentioned, Dante and Lydia, but Megan, Michelle, and Britton. Let's give a big round of applause for them. Megan has something to give to all the students, and Dante and Lydia.
diplomas.
That'll be awesome.
So these are kind of heavy, so we're going to split them up. We were very proud of you for being with us for these 2 weeks. So we wanted to give you your completion packet, which includes your certificate of completion, a bookmark and other goodies, as well as 2 family guides so you could bring your family back to the Academy for free. Look on the back page and do that guide with them. And since you guys are more experts of the Academy than they are, we want you guys to help lead them. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and give each student their packet.
Like,
Tito. Where's Tito? Congratulations. Can I call Katricia up to the stage, please? Juan. Hi, Mom. Hugo. You look good in those goggles. Francisco. Congratulations. Elsie. Woo.
Let's go, Elsie.
Nice work, nice work. Christopher. Catherine. Brian. And Adrian.
May I please have Mariana Baines up front? Next, can I have Nikki please come up and accept her? Rodriguez, Adrian. No. And may I please have Lillian please come up to the front? Matthew. May I please have Matthew come accept your award? Miss Shana Jimenez, come accept your award. And last but not least, Victoria.